Hi everybody, this is my introduction video. This is the first time you get to see my face, you think. Anyway, my name's Jennifer. As I've said in my previous videos, I am your yarn host. I started Cinnamon Stitches just on a whim. I saw a lot of other videos of people posting their Premier Yarn mystery bags, and it made me so excited when I got mine. I thought I wanted to share that with the world. Being in front of the camera is not my thing. I'm usually the one behind it. I am a photographer by trade. I used to be a portrait photographer. I got tired of working with little kids. I love my kids, but working with other people's kids became just too much for me, especially with some of the life circumstances I was under at the time. I started off with my husband. I've been married for a long time. We've been together almost 20 years now. We met when we were children. Well, not quite children. We were 20, but we were babies. And we had a daughter. She is almost 14 now. And I struggled with infertility for a very, very long time after she was born. And I had some health issues, and it came up to the point where I knew I was not going to have any more children. And so photography was a huge thing for me. It was my release. It was my getaway. It was being around children, even though I couldn't have more. I had surgery to remove my ovaries because I was riddled with tumors. I know that's a lot of information, and I apologize, but there's no other way I can explain the miracle that is my son. They left me with a sliver of one side of my ovaries. So the very next month, I found out I was pregnant. And to say he was a miracle is an understatement. Anyway, he's 4 now. He's going to be 5 this summer. He was born the day before my birthday. He is my miracle and the best birthday gift I've ever gotten. Just before all that happened, I also took in my sister and her 2 children. So in a very short span of time, I went from a mother of 1 to a mother of 4, and I was also mothering my sister. That was a big adjustment. So I very happily laid down the photography because I had way too much on my plate to even concentrate on anything else. How I got started in crochet. My mom tried to teach me when I was little. It was a big deal for her girls to learn. She had 3 daughters. It didn't take. She was a perfectionist. She was extremely bipolar. And I believe she probably was undiagnosed OCD. Now, that's not me talking bad about my mom. My mom was amazing. She was phenomenal, but she was not patient, and it had to be perfect. And she would teach us the basic stitches of crochet, and then we would get like 25 rows in, and she would rip back 16 because we missed a stitch somewhere. That was hard on me because I always felt like I was not good enough when it came to crochet. So I was in the thrift store about 2 years ago, and I saw a chevron blanket hanging on the rack, and it was $25, and I didn't have $25 to buy it. So I really, really wanted a really nice chevron blanket. I fell in love with it. I went home and I started looking up if I could make my own. I knew that I knew basic stitches. I knew single crochet and double crochet, and that was the extent of that. I didn't know how to start a row. I didn't know how to turn and go to the next row. I didn't know anything. Whatever my mom had taught me was not there anymore. It was just singles and doubles is what I remembered, and that was questionable. Yeah, so I looked up videos and I found Jada and Stitches and her chevron blanket. And so I went to the store and I started slowly buying yarn and a crochet hook. Well, my husband brought it to my attention that the blanket probably cost well over $25 to make it. I should have just bought the one that I saw in the store, especially after we deal with my yarn hoarding. Um, but I'm really glad I did that because crocheting has brought me such incredible peace in a time of my life where it was chaotic. And there were times where I would have to just go escape outside because my sister would come home from work and my dog came in. The kids would be all crazy at that exact moment, and I just had to go escape in my garden. That's another escape I have is my garden. I work really hard to grow vegetables for us to eat healthy and save a little bit of money because I'm cheap. I grew up extremely poor, and I don't want to go back to being poor ever. So that's why a lot of my videos are about how to save money and how to be frugal, I guess is the best word for it. Yeah, that has led me to this point in my life. You know, just one simple blanket, one video by Jada and Stitches. I binge watch a lot. My dogs, hang on. Out or in? Ooh, let's just show you this little cutie. Cause she's our new member of the family. This is Scarlet. She's our little puppy. Isn't she pretty? All right, go on, baby. We also have another dog, Oreo, but Oreo is too big to pick up. Go on, out. Out. She doesn't want to go out. All right, baby, you can't knock over my light stand. Yeah, I really don't. My nieces don't live with us anymore. That was another hard decision, but I don't really want to get into that. They live with their mom. I kicked her out of the nest, so to say, and I let her spread her wings to fly. So now we're back to just 2 kids in the house, but I still claim my nieces as mine. They're like my bonus children. I still am very much invested in their life. I still make sure that they have some of the things they need. I still put my heart on the line for them. Yeah, I guess that's my introduction. I don't really know what else to say about myself, but that was kind of personal. I almost cried a little bit. I got another video coming up, so I hope you will join me for that. If you like me, click subscribe, click the like button. You know, I just thought I'd introduce myself since I haven't really been in front of the camera yet. Thank you.